Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Tight end goes in motion. Can he make it to the marker? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Interesting call here by the offensive coordinator. Shows you the confidence that he has in his offensive line and running back, with the defense in great position to negate this play and bring up a 4th down.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. Running it back, it gets Hawkins. The returner is brought down. Gets us started with the next drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
That's an important first down on that running play. Trying to find some room. It's Daniels. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with it.
The ball is loose. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? The back's got it. That's a strong stiff arm. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Gain makes it second and medium. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Tailback takes the handoff again. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. Here comes the punter onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Gators offense retakes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? On the ground, it's Daniels. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Deep ball caught inside the 10. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal, 9.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. Trying to run it, it's Daniels. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Washington. And he's brought down at the 16. We've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On first and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Ball is incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Washington. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. With the return, it's Hawkins. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. A punt return for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one, and I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit. When they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Ball handed off. Fights off a defender. They've got him down out near the 40.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. Football comes out. It's a turnover.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Comes the FAU offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught, second down now. Offense looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Here's the second down play.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. And now the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. They're going to run it. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Here's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Finds an open target on the left side. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Looking for some space. It's Daniels. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Second down after that previous play. Toss play to the outside. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap, he turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Gators with 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. It's Lagway. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Touchdown, Florida. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Washington. And they'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They've punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
After that incompletion, the offense will get set to punt. Returner tackle right there. That's when we'll start the drive. The Gators offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Passes the 40. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Looking for a gap. It's Daniels. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Get set. Flare.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Now it's 2nd down here. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And the Gators will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
On third and short, the offensive coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
On the return, it's Hawkins. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. The shotgun running play call. He's found some room at the 45. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. A minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. They'll kick it off to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Give it to the back again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Getting set. Here's second down. To the air. It's Lagway. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Takes off in the clear. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Gators.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Important second down play coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Motion now from the tight end. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Washington.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this crucial play coming up. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Throws it to the right. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw yet again. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Handoff here from the shotgun.
The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. They finally corral him at the 1.
They're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
So they get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, FAU. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Lagway. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to scramble now. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or two. We got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15.
Boy, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. The quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it can be pick six going the other way.
Quarterback operating an empty set. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. This should be the last play of the quarter. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking for the wide out, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. second and goal for the offense. Movement here from the tight end. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. You got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up 1st downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. How aggressive is this play call? Backed up here on 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty sets him back, makes it 1st and long. Direct snap to the back. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. There's the handoff. He's swarmed by the defense. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. It'll come up on second down now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
14.
Bringing it out, it's Washington. Physical running, fights off the defender. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And the quarterback dropping back, bringing pressure. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Looking for his back. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Dump off caught by the running back. And he's tackled after the catch. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Finding space at the 20. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's got it. Touchdown, Owls.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught near the sideline. Looks like he stays in, and they add 2 more points to the lead.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Gators offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.